Welcome to Dodger Stadium, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Getting the nod in this one, Roki Sasaki. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles.
That's a ball.
That one misses. Ball 3. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And it's a double to start the game.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Nope.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Ball, that's out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Stays alive. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. High fly ball, right field. Tucker has a beat on it, and there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Julio Rodriguez in the box now. Takes strike 1. 1 out and a runner at second. That one fouled off. foul ball. He stays alive.
Inside ball.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
That's a ball.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's a 2-1. And there's the strike. Way high with that one. Full count now. Cal Raleigh would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Pajes drifts towards it, brings it in, and that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back here in L.A., on the hill for the Mariners, Luis Castillo. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Foul ball there. Call gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game, but a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
Runner on the go. Freeman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Yo, one. Popped in the air, left side. Wilson settles under this one. 2 away. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play.
Nope. Ball
Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Quick move to first. Call. Back on a dive.
Ball, that's out. Ball, that's low.
Just
Ball, that's
off
off
the
the plate.
inside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
So a walk
That pitch is up.
puts
Ball
runners
4.
at first and second.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
There's the strike. That's a slider for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Sasaki.
Josh Naylor.
And first offering is fouled off.
Nope. That's inside.
No score here in the second. Rips that one to right. And there's 2 away.
Batting seventh, left fielder Rob Refsnyder.
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder.
Feels like the fastball's catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two down, nobody on. That's to third. Muncy gets it to first, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Towards first,
Foul ball.
and foul ball. That one lifted to left. Refsnyder on his way over. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting seventh, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Hey!
As a
Inside,
veteran
ball
out
1.
there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Oh,
He's
that's
just
just out.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him swinging. That's the second out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to
fielder,
even that count up at 2 balls and 2
Hernandez.
strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Outside.
Ball, that's out.
And that's ball 1. Ground ball left side. It's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting
He
ninth,
kind of rolled over
catcher,
on this pitch a little bit,
Dalton
but he got
Rushing.
enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Quick toss to first. Hernandez dives back in safely. And now the 0-1. There's the strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's a ball.
Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. One left for LA. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and stepping in for the Mariners, Weston Wilson. Fought off foul. And he chases that one below the zone.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. On the corner for a strike. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Cole Young will hit next. Led this game off with a double, but they weren't able to drive him in. Out to short. Off balance speed. There's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Inside, ball 2.
Two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
This one in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. One left for Seattle. Still no score. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Alex Call.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch. It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Ball one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Call gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball two.
And that one fouled off. The next
Ball
pitch
three.
misses. Ball three.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And ball
Ball
four,
four.
two aboard.
Victory.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it. You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Way high there. Ball two.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. On the ground to short. Off balance feed. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
That one is absolutely belted. Base hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Dodgers.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 down. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Foul ball. The 0-1. On the ground. And that's just foul. The 0-2. Chop to the left side. Handles, throws to first, and that ends the inning. as we go to the top of the fourth. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Ball one. Hey. Nope, outside.
Comes a 2-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Up next for Seattle, right fielder Dominic Canzone.
And there's a ball. The M's down by a run, top half of inning number 4. And it's 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one missed. And a payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Drilled out towards left center field. That one back. Going. Gone. He'll circle the bases. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. Left field. Hernandez on the move. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Now
Ball.
1-1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2.
Ball. That
You know,
pitch is
sometimes
out.
all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Out towards right center field. Canzone on the move to the alley. Brings it in with a nice running grab.
Up next,
And there's
for
one
the
down.
Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Ball,
Just
that's
off the
outside.
outside edge. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. And here's a
Up
look at
next,
how he's
for
using
the
his pitches in
Dodgers,
this one.
Left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here
Leading
in
off for
LA
Seattle,
and stepping
left
in for the
fielder,
Mariners,
Rob
Rob
Refsnyder.
Refsnyder. That one hooked foul.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Here's a high chopper, and that one handled. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and
next for
strikeouts
Seattle,
goes to the
third
pitching.
baseman,
It's been
Weston
nasty,
Wilson.
but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
In the air, right field. And there are 2 down.
Up next for
Let's take a
Seattle,
look at his pitch
shortstop,
usage in
J.P.
this one,
Crawford.
Singy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's mostly held them in check. We'll see if they can break through over the next couple of innings.
Crawford stands in now and watches strike 1.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Betts settles under it. And that is that. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses, and that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Canzone on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Fouled off. He was late. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball popped up. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now the number 2 hitter, Andy Pajes.
Hey. Oh, that's inside.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Clips the corner. Strike one. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. So the Dodgers leave one, still tied 1-1. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Next to hit, Cole
Leading
Young.
off for the Mariners, second baseman Cole Young.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
That's a
The
ball.
Dodgers bullpen with some action. Rock Stewart, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Garcia also getting ready. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball. Two now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Hey. Ball. That's down.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. And he makes it all the way to third. So a costly throwing error there.
Clearly that was a solid double all the way. Nice swing of the bat right there, but that just can't happen on defense. Getting the ball back into the infield. You've got to make a decent throw your infielders can handle. Just gave him an extra 90 feet for free.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Ball 1.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position.
Good
Ball
slider
2.
down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 2-1. And that is out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Mariners lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Up the middle. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And
Nope,
Mookie
that's a ball.
takes Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Cole Wilcox, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Spire getting cranked up as well. Swing and a foul out of play. Outside
ball
low.
two.
Ball 2. Next
Ball
offering
3.
upstairs. That's ball 4. Tried
pitches
another
down.
fastball but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game. New arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for Seattle,
Michael Rucker
number
takes
38,
over on the mound.
Michael
They know
Rucker.
that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Go ahead run on base. Tommy Edman getting ready to hit. There's the strike. Ground ball right side. The flip. There's one to first.
He's
Not
good.
in time. Great effort
Up
there.
next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Now quick throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. That one fouled off. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. Foul ball there. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And that
That's
one
ball
missing
3.
low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Teoscar Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch, and he walked it.
That's ball 4.
What a payoff for that long battle as he earns the walk and moves up the go-ahead run to second base. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at-bat. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The Dodgers with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th.
That's outside.
One now.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's fouled off.
just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one outside.
That's the ball.
And now it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Stewart. He's been so good against lefties.
Leading off for the Mariners, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And the 1-0.
Yeah, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike 2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And there's
Ball
the ball.
3.
That one hammered center field. Carrying well. Out of here. And the Mariners have the lead. It's 2-1.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. High fly ball lifted into near right field. Tucker should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder Rob Refsnyder.
Here's the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder.
That's a ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's the strike, 3-1. Zero velocity, 97 with that fastball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he walked it. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
Weston Wilson.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Betts flips it. There's
You're
one
out.
on to first.
No, he's
safe.
safe.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Seattle, shortstop J.P.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Brock Stewart gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So
Dodgers.
the Dodgers have a new
Number
arm on the mound.
59,
Evan Phillips.
Evan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2.
Hey! Ball.
Liner caught at second. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 7th, Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Missed inside with the curve. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Outside
ball
low.
3.
Ball 3. Alex Call up next for the Dodgers. Here comes a 3-2. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Alex Call.
you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that
Ball
misses. And that's ball one. There's the strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a 1-1. This one in the air right field. Canzone on the move towards foul ground. Flashes the leather on the running catch. One away.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
One out man at first. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In there, and it's 0-1. That's a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
The Mariners holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
For the Dodgers, first baseman
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Michael Rucker won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Seattle,
On the mound now,
number
Gabe
55.
Spire.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
That's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Ball one.
Rushing off of first with 2 away. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Got him swinging.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We go to the
Leading
eighth.
off for
Here's the
Seattle,
Mariners
second
leadoff
baseman,
man,
Cole
Cole
Young.
Young.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Out towards right center field. Pajes gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Yep, that ball
Activity
went
in the
out.
bullpen for the Dodgers. Will Klein looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia also throwing. The 1-0. High fly ball, right field. Tucker ranging back. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for Seattle, center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit, 1 for 3.
Nope,
When
outside.
we get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. He goes down looking. Mariners are down in order, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here in LA and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Check swing and he went. That's strike 1.
Nope.
Gets him to chase after that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed
ball
hitter to
two.
track.
The 2-2. In there. Got him looking for the K. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. And a 3-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
That's a ball. That's a ball.
That
Ball.
one misses. Ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Hit on the ground to short. Crawford throws to first in time. 2 away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Gabe Spire will depart. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
New
Seattle,
arm out of the
number
bullpen,
43.
Cole Wilcox.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That misses
Inside,
the zone.
ball one.
Ball one.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Tap to first. Naylor takes it himself. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Left-hander out of the bullpen,
number
Alex
51.
Vesia. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Leading off for Seattle, right fielder Dominic Canzone.
Ball one.
Action in the pen down there. Will Klein up and throwing. Gets him to chase after that one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker drops steps, heads back on it. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder
Up next
catch. I
for
tell you what,
Seattle,
those are really
catcher
fun to
Cal
make.
Raleigh.
And there's a foul ball. Now the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Vesia in his 6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Naylor, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Ball, that's out.
Pitch misses. And now 3-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Yeah. Ball.
Naylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a T.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One left for Seattle. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for Seattle.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Andres Munoz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, one-run game. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's been a great free agent sign. Fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a little high.
Ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's off the plate.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
One-run game, bottom 9. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. One up, one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases. Now, boy, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That one off the mark. Ball 1. High fly ball down the left field line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That misses.
Oh, that's out.
Ball 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Rushing.
Off the plate,
Stands
ball
in
1.
with 2 away as he takes a ball. Pitch
Ball
misses, and it's 2-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 down, nobody on. That's in there. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The count 2-1 on the ground right side. On to first, ball game, and the Mariners hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Another outing, another save. That's his 20th of the season, and this was a good example of why they rely on him so heavily in these close games.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.